This is a Headgum podcast.
Well. Time to get down, ladies.
It's time to get down. It is a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly outside. Here in Los Angeles, we have these things called the Santa Ana winds.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that why it's so windy?
Yeah. The Santa Ana winds are hugely, like, big gusts of wind that we deal with here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, they be flowing, and the trees, the palm trees be palming.
Yeah, it's dirt. It's dirt everywhere. Your allergies start fucking up. It sucks.
Yeah,
and the Santa Ana suck, and they always come around this time.
Because you know a lot about stuff. You're like a Google calculator or a Google and search engine. Why? I thought we voted. Didn't we vote to not do the daylight savings time anymore?
I am deeply confused.
Yeah,
by this. This must be the last one. They must. I thought.
Oh, maybe
it's like a sunset clause.
they got a sunset clause for daylight savings time. But yeah, because it's like I'm pretty sure everyone's like I remember Gavin Newsom being like, "Hey, everybody. It's me, Gavin. We ain't got to do this no more."
and then now they keep being like, "But we just got to do it this one last time."
Yeah, I think we don't want to give it up. I think I don't think we want to know what it's like to not do it. Because let's be real, it's kind of fun. Like we were kicking it. What were we doing Saturday night? We was out. Man, I was fucked up Saturday night. But I got home and I was like, man, it's still early because I was feeling fucked up. And I was like, you know what? Man, don't even trip, my dude. We got another hour, baby.
They kicked us out of the bar.
You know what? I'm thinking this was that was Friday. This was the night I went to Disneyland. That Saturday night was Disney, right? No, yeah, that was Friday night.
Did you go 2 days in a row?
No, we just went.
Oh, you was doing later grams?
Yeah. I was like, I had to think about it. Yeah, I was like, what else? I was going through my phone, like, what else haven't I posted? Well, because I did this whole bit with the space milk. And I was like, I want to edit this. I was like, I'm going to post it later because I want to edit it. But I got tired. But Star Wars is lit. But I'll tell you what, man, guess how many fucking steps I took at motherfucking Disneyland?
How many?
We looked it up on the way home. That shit was 23,000 steps.
Wow.
That is crazy.
How many miles do you think that is?
I don't know.
It's like 4.5, 5.
Yeah, it was like stepmatic. I was like, this is crazy. I was a big stepper, literally.
Big stepper.
But what were we talking about before we got on the mic? We was in here we be putting Michelle through all our therapy.
Yeah, Michelle is our
she is
lady voice.
An amazing person for listening to us
talk. How many miles is 23?
But you could tell us anything too, Michelle, if you're going through stuff.
Oh, and that's 10 miles.
10 miles?
Yeah.
Dang, I walked 10 miles.
You did your thing.
I walked 10 miles on Saturday. That's why I feel like a fucking beast. Wait till I take my shirt off. I will when Carl finds out who Gossip Girl is. I'm gonna be in butt ass naked. But yeah, Rochelle, if you got anything you want to talk about, but only on the air.
Only on the air.
We
can say our private stuff to you in private, but we want you to say your business on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, the fans need it.
Got it.
We was talking about. Damn, I forgot that quick.
Yeah. I think
like trauma that we have from making people disappointed.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
So both me and Lamar share this where we don't want to disappoint people, and there's people pleasing elements to that.
Mm-hmm.
There's also empathetic elements to that.
Yeah.
But it definitely comes from like a trauma place. I was telling him about a job that I had to cancel, or an opportunity that I had to cancel last minute, and they didn't respond to my email.
Yeah.
And I've been like, it's like put me in my head all day.
Yeah, and for context, this kind of thing happens all the time. In this business, like it's like people have to get booked and do stuff. It's not like it wasn't abnormal to be like I can't make it.
Yeah.
So like
now, unfortunately, I did do it in very late. It was over 20. It was 24 hours before that I had to be there. But it's not something that they can't like just ask somebody else to do real quick.
Yeah.
So it's the nature of this business.
Mm-hmm.
Schedules change really quick because our schedules are very like up in the air. Like we don't have super set schedules. If y'all were in Rochelle's shoes trying to book me and Lamar do this podcast, you'd rip your hair out.
Yeah, she's been ripping it out like slowly.
Yeah. She's been slowly taking out a strand.
It's
every
gonna
time.
get worse too, Michelle. Just so you know. Like I got an interview. We're about to like be working Like we've been riding high for a while doing the pod, but it's about to get hard.
Oh yeah, breaking news. As of this recording, the actor strike is officially over.
Yeah. So
So-
that even now is even going to be worse.
Yeah.
Well, but good for us because we're
Great for us. And we
Yeah,
can go back to work now.
yeah. I can't tell if I'm supposed to be happy about that or if they're gonna be if it's not the deal we want. But I'll tell you what,
We just found out while we were sitting in
if
here.
he says he's waiting till the SAG people email to find it, because technically SAG hasn't emailed us yet.
The SAG has not emailed us, and we were instructed by the WGA and by the Screen Actors Guild that you only believe what they tell us. So this whole thing could be a ploy from the studio.
I know.
However, I do have some insider info that it is real
Yeah.
from some
It's probably
Hollywood
real. I just
insiders.
think SAG is kind of like don't be on it, like because them emails be like we still looking at it.
Yeah.
like I literally got an email that was like we still reading the deal.
Yeah, we still somebody spilled some coffee on the deal. So
Yeah.
we,
like, they're like someone keeps knocking on the door and I
yeah,
can't finish.
Can't
Like,
finish. Yeah. So just check back in tomorrow.
I was like, what are y'all doing?
But we were talking about disappointing people because I'm like, this is a company. This is a conglomerate. They can replace me with the quickness. But now I'm like worried about burning a bridge or something like that. And it made me think about times in my life that I have upset authority figures.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is because I was just telling y'all, I think about it sometimes when I'm like the other day I was in the shower and I was thinking about a teacher of mine. It's all. I don't know if it's always been. It probably is a part of people pleasing the shit too. But like, I was always a good kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was not behaviorally bad. I used to talk too much. Like
like
and I would joke around. I was a
teachers
jokester.
be like, shut up.
Yeah. I would be in the back of the class just being like, blah, 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 blah. But like, like just making noises and shit.
Yeah.
But like, the teachers would. When it felt like you really disappointed somebody who put their trust in you.
Yeah.
That was what I remember one time I'm recording. A teacher let me have the opportunity to record. This shit is crazy. So at my high school, we used to have this thing called a gala at the end of the year where I went to performing arts school and our high level performance groups were very, very good. Like our jazz band, award winning, vocal groups, award winning, theater, award winning. Like shout out to Hamilton Academy of Music.
Ham and cheese, they call it.
But at the end, the gala was like a big, like donors would come. Like,
gala.
Yeah.
That's like Gossip Girl type shit.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
And I was instructed to audio record it. So we strung microphones in the theater and connected it to the computer. And it was like a MacBook from 2004. This is my freshman year. I show up to now here's two things that had happened. I shaved my entire head with one of my mom's big razors. And it gave me a rash on the back of my head. That's still there to this day. Like
so what you had? You had like shaving cream, like on Clueless.
Yeah. And I didn't realize how hard it was gonna be. I needed a haircut. My mom didn't give me money for a haircut. Yeah. And I didn't have clippers, and I needed to do it. So I was just like, I'm just gonna shave it bald. And it messed up the back of my head. It was like really gross. Like it was like these bumps that turned like sores in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And so I had on like a do-rag and a beanie over that, and I showed up in like shorts and a t-shirt because I'm thinking like I'm just gonna be working. Yeah. And that was the first strike where I showed up in that, and he's like suited and booted. Yeah, because it's a gala. Everybody's suited and booted. I didn't know what a fucking gala was. I was 14. Yeah. Or 15, and I didn't know what that was, and so he showed up suited and booted. I'm in like a South Pole t-shirt and some jean shorts. And like
shout
some
out to
Nike.
South Pole.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And I got this beanie with this do-rag on. And he's like, what are you wearing? I'm like, I thought I was just going up to the sound booth. Like, why do I need to be dressed up? Yeah. And that was strike one. He was like frustrated by that. He was like, it's a gala. You dress up for a gala.
Yeah, like everybody.
Yeah.
Like you're a student. You're one of the classmates. Too,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And so then I'm in there recording, and the motherfucker starts beach balling.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And it don't stop. For like 3-4 minutes, the shit is beach balling. I was recording on, I can't remember what program it was. It wasn't Logic. It wasn't GarageBand. But it was like some recording apparatus that was good for audio recording, and the shit was going fine. I'm just up there chilling, eating Cheetos,
Yeah.
snacks. I'm in the booth by myself. Like
Yeah.
this before fun cell phones. So I'm just kind of
Yeah.
like, I think I might have been on the computer a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
you know, just up there chilling, like watching the show. Like, oh, it's great, man.
Yeah.
A lot of talented kids.
Everyone's dressed really nice here.
Everybody's dressed nice. And shit starts beach balling. It don't stop for like a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then the program crashes.
Oh no.
Oh man.
And so I lost the footage.
Yeah.
And he comes up there. I go get him. I go, Mr. Brown, like, you gotta come and like deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what happened? Like,
Yeah.
it started beach balling. It froze.
Right.
The thing froze. I didn't have no other apps open because I didn't. Like, I was
Yeah.
literally like, I didn't have no other apps open. Like, I was paying attention to it. I was
Yeah.
making sure the levels was right, everything, and it started freezing on me. He goes, "Did you back it up, Carl?"
Mm-hmm.
I go,
This story's giving me anxiety.
Yeah. I was like, he was like, "Did you save it?" And I go, "Well, no." He's like, "You didn't save it? You didn't hit save?" I go, "No, I wasn't touching it.
Yeah,
I was just monitoring it. I didn't know."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Go home, Carl."
Really?
Wow.
Dang.
Go home.
Dang, he was mad.
He was pissed.
Dang.
And
Was
I
he
had
black?
to
Was he a black guy?
white guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to walk home like like I didn't even like my mom was like,
with
"I'm
the
doing so
do-rag
sorry."
on.
Yeah.
It's like,
Got jumped by a gang. No, that would have just added
blood.
insult. Yeah. But like no, I was like went outside, tried to get on the
Yeah.
bus, like
yeah.
and I was clear as I'm telling this story
Yeah.
at 34 years old, where that shit didn't matter
Yeah.
at all.
Mhm.
Right.
Because who's listening to the audio recording of the gala now?
I know.
In
I know.
this time.
Yeah, like the stakes of that was like so low.
so small. But when he told me to go home,
Yeah.
you may go home. You may go home, Carl. You may go home.
Yeah.
And the show was only like halfway over.
Yeah. Damn.
Wow.
That shit, I was like, this man who believed in me a lot. He really liked me. He
Yeah.
thought I was funny. He thought I was a good student in class.
Yeah.
That has always, like, positive reinforcement has always helped me,
Yeah.
you know, do well at
Yeah.
things. And when he was like, damn, you fucked up.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed at you. You may go home. I was like, I've let down dad.
Yeah.
I've let down, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
crazy.
and I can't identify a moment that I let down a parent like that. You know, I was raised by a
Yeah.
single mom, and like I didn't really,
Yeah.
like, you know, I didn't let them down. But that shit. And then
Yeah.
another time with this same teacher, he had me like moving these student laptops over because we were music producers, so everybody had like laptops
Yeah.
put together, they're given by the school, and I like dropped a couple.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Go, get out!" Like I was like fucking up,
Yeah.
but I'm human. I'm a child.
Yeah.
And it's like he's putting his shit on you.
Yeah.
You know, whatever his frustration is, they're not thinking about how the effect it has on you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like those, like even though you're 16, 15 or 16, it's like I think some people would think of that as like an older age, but it's like that's a young age. Like that's young.
15 years old is stupid.
Yeah.
I was dumb as hell.
Like we don't know shit. Like
You're
like-
dumb
and
at
you're, like, still-
25.
yeah, it's
Like-
I'm still dumb
Yeah.
right now. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I might be book smart, but I still be making stupid ass mistakes.
I mean, y'all hear me reading these ads. I can't even read. But yeah, I think like those things and like it's like this idea of being a good boy. Like, but therapist calls it like not my therapist, my homie's therapist. But he was telling me about it, and he was saying the first thing she said to him was like, "You're a good boy, huh?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You don't like to get in trouble." I was like, yeah, that's kind of how I am. Like,
I'm
I don't
exactly the same
It's like
way.
I want to be in trouble. Like I don't like. I remember one time we was in the writers' room, and they were everybody was doing this bit, but it was kind of at the expense of one of the crew members, and like I was just like, and he, you know, he's the guy doesn't give a shit. He's like in on the bit too, but the fact that he wasn't there. I just was like, I kept being like, guys, we should stop talking. He's gonna hear us. They're like, Lamar, shut up. Like literally, just like, I was like, I don't want to get in trouble. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, like I think back to like when we would bully people in school or something like that. Like I would definitely participate in the bullying with other people, but then afterwards be like, "Yo, what's up, man? You want my lunch ticket?"
Yeah.
Like,
I would go there like, hey man, you good? Like,
Yeah.
he's like try to like, cause you feel that it's just you feel everything.
And that was just all of us just trying to fit in as kids, you know.
Yeah.
But like, remember on Insecure, where in the first season, Lawrence was fucking with the girl from the bank, Tasha.
Yeah.
and he showed up to the barbecue. She wanted him to come to the barbecue.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
was like, I don't want to be here. And he left.
Yeah.
And she called him out. And she said, you're not just a fuckboy. You a fuckboy who thinks he's a good dude.
Yeah, that shit was like,
Man, that shit
ooh.
drove a stake through my heart. It was like, oh,
The way she said it too, like, because it was like up until that point, I'm Team Lawrence all the way.
Yeah, I'm
and
like, yo,
this
man,
is me.
like,
I'm
what is he-
Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with what he's doing? He don't have to be with you. He don't have to like.
Yeah.
Y'all have set the precedence of what the relationship
Yeah.
is. He don't have to. And you invite him
Yeah.
to this barbecue, and this shit is awkward for him. He don't know nobody. Like, it's like,
Right.
what are you supposed to tell everybody? Like,
That is kind of wild, like, because he's like, because they had smashed. Was that after the back shots? Wait,
yeah, that was after the back.
So here, and she's thinking like, meet my family.
Yeah.
he's like, I was just fucking basically is the idea, but like, it's like I think his confusion of how he hurt her is what she was digging at.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's also like, damn, like when I saw that, I was, I feel like that shit. It was like the quote around every man, like every man. That's like he's just such a good writer. It was just like,
Yeah,
damn,
that
shit
was great
really
because
honest.
it was a moment that you could relate to as a person who is not like there are some dudes out here who are real pieces of shit,
yeah,
and we're not that. But
yeah.
there are moments where we do shit that people don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
then, like especially in dating situations where you're going through emotions and you're learning shit. Like, you gonna do some shit that somebody's gonna go like, nah, you fucked up for what you did, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, I didn't mean to be
Right.
fucked up.
Right.
I just maybe didn't know how to properly communicate that, and I was also trying to protect myself a little bit. Like, does
Yeah.
myself not matter? And we do. Ourselves do matter. Like, it
Yeah.
ain't never malicious from
Right.
me at least, and I'm assuming from you as well. Like, it ain't never
Nah.
it ain't never a like, yeah, I'm out here. I'm
Yeah,
trying
like
to
because
do
I've
it.
seen
I'm
guys.
moving snake like.
Yeah, like they like, what's
Yeah.
going on out here? Like it's like no, it's like there's like an innocence to it, but I think maybe what Issa was what she was writing is like this thing where like it's like you don't realize that you're still a man too,
Yeah.
and like your actions have consequences,
Yeah.
as opposed to like I didn't. It's like that thing of like I wasn't trying to be an asshole. It's like, but the intention that it still happened. But whether or not it was still gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not you're self aware of it.
It's
I
that
guess.
nobody's perfect shit where it's like that, because that
Yeah.
therapist saying that, like, you're a good boy who doesn't like to get in trouble. It's like, yeah, I don't like to get in trouble,
Yeah.
but I've gotten in trouble in my life. I've
Yeah.
done shit because nobody's perfect,
Yeah.
and that's why it affects you. And it's probably the people pleasing shit, which I don't think is narcissism. I don't think people pleasing is narcissism. I was just listening to this one therapist talk
Nah.
about people pleasing, and where it comes from and why people do it. But you ever hear it when somebody dies or something like that, or it doesn't even have to be somebody dying. It's just like when somebody will talk about somebody and they go, that dude is truly the nicest fucking guy, the nicest guy I've ever met. You can't say it back, and it's like, I want to be described like that.
Yeah.
But there are people on this earth that are not going to describe me like that,
right.
and it's not good for me mentally to strive to have
it's
that.
like an unrealistic
It's
expectation
unrealistic.
on yourself to be like. It's like the idea like if you can name maybe. Let's say you can name 4 or 5 people in your life that you're like, I don't like that person.
Yeah.
Then it's like it's kind of unrealistic to think that you're not gonna be one of those people for somebody.
But also at the same time, those people that I don't like, none of them have. All of them have done something to me that is like, that person's a real piece of shit, and I don't like them. It ain't nobody that I'm just like, I just don't like that person. Maybe there is.
I mean, I'm trying to think, who's somebody. I mean, you're right. I don't, but that's I like everybody. That's why.
Yeah, I like everybody.
But that's also why people say I'm a nice guy. I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's narcissistic. I think the people pleasing is different from wanting everyone to like you, which I think is like a thing that everyone wants.
Yeah.
But I think it's like this. I think people pleasing is a little more about like control, where it's like, oh, I don't want this. I want this situation to play out perfectly. It's like I need things to happen. I don't want to make the wrong decision, which goes back to the good boy thing, where I'm like, oh, I won't like, okay, if we go to Palm Springs for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna get the house. I'm just gonna get this house because it has this pool and this thing, and if anybody needs something, I'm gonna make sure it happens because I want the weekend to go well. But when in reality, it's impossible for me to like make it go well without. Because I'm not in control of it.
Yeah.
But like the people pleasing is like, how can I like keep this going unfeathered without losing control.
Yeah.
But like that's why it doesn't work because you're not in control. No one's in control.
No
Like I
one's
can't
in
control how
control.
people react to things.
Dan's
But-
not in control of this Blair situation. I'll tell you that much.
That's right.
Chuck ain't in control of it either.
Fuck
And
yeah.
Georgina thinks she's in control of
She
what she
thinks
got
she in
going on.
control,
But she ain't in
but
control of shit either.
Man, Georgina was in her bag. This
She was in her
episode.
Do you have any spotteds?
Oh shit! Yeah, I got a spotted, but I got a spotted. I was gonna tell you about offline. I forgot. I was gonna ask if you want me to say it. Did you see it? The one that was about you?
No.
Okay, hold on.
It's bad?
No, it's not bad.
Oh,
It's
yeah, you
just,
can say it.
It was just like
I saw
they saw you
Carl.
with a girl. Like
Really?
they saw you out. They saw. Hold on, let me see.
Oh,
Oh.
mark this. Mark it.
Okay.
Mark it, Rochelle.
Shit, I don't know.
Where was I at?
I think they just said they saw you at. Okay, spotted. I think spotted. I think in parentheses, Carl Tart with a lady friend at the West LA Whole Foods. Do you remember
No,
this?
that wasn't me.
Okay. Wasn't
West LA.
100% sure it was him. Would have said hello, but he was talking to a said friend as a walk by. Hi, if that was you. So it wasn't you. Yeah, what the hell will you be at the West LA Whole Foods?
West LA Whole Foods. Which one is West LA Whole Foods? I want, is she talking about the one on like by the Grove? It would have been me. Either way, it ain't me. You can leave it in.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
I'll be like, that was real specific. Because even I was like, who he going to the Whole Foods with?
I know.
It's
Nah,
like,
I would have been in a different Whole Foods. You saw me walking around creeping.
The
wasn't
other
me.
spotted.
Boy, what a fucking weight off my shoulders.
I know. I was like,
Oh, that
I
me.
meant to like screenshot and send it to you. I was like, do you know what she's talking about? But I was like, I forgot about that. So, but that's all I got. And then, did we see anybody?
I forgot if we
Yeah,
saw anybody.
I would feel like
I
we
went to a
was
Laker
out.
game, Lakers versus
Mhm.
Clippers, and I know we're not supposed to. LeBron was there, of course, but I know we're not supposed to talk about people who are like. What was the rule on Celebrity Row at
Yeah.
the basketball game?
Oh, I think you talking about if they sitting there?
Yeah,
I think that's cool as long as it's not so like it can't be like Spike Lee at the Knick game. It got to be like somebody like, damn, I saw this person.
so at the Laker game there was.
Like if emotionally you felt like you spotted somebody.
I mean,
Or
I
you
guess
feel like you
I
would've
guess
saw
not
that
because
person.
it's the Laker game. It's Celebrity Row,
Yeah.
but it was like Ray Shrimmer, Slim Jimmy, and what's his name? The other one.
Strummer.
Ray Shrimmer. You know, I ain't got no type.
Oh wait, so
I
what
ain't
is
got no
their
time.
names?
Slim Jimmy and
His name is Slim
Sway
Jimmy.
Lee. Sway Lee
Sway
and
Lee.
Slim Jimmy.
This
Sway
whole
Lee.
time I thought their name was one was Ray, another one was Strummer.
No. That is eardrummers backwards.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Ray Shrimmered. But they were there. Mike Will made it.
Oh, he was
sitting
there.
with
See,
them.
that's the spotted to me because I'm like, I guess he's from LA though, right?
No, he's from Atlanta. Ain't he?
Mike Will made it.
Yeah, he's from Atlanta.
No, I'm thinking of DJ Mustard.
DJ
Oh yeah,
Mustard's
he's from
here.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
But yeah, so because he's not from LA, I'd be like, cool. Like that's cool to see someone like at a
Yeah.
Laker game.
The one and only Miss Lotto.
Oh, you saw Lotto?
Yeah.
That's a spotted.
Bad bitch, I could be a
Yeah,
fantasy.
out in LA, because like I think it's like if they wouldn't normally be there. It's like she must be in town
yeah.
going to a Laker game.
Yeah.
I think that's a spotty. I love Lotto so much.
I love Lotto.
Lotto is how Dan feels about Blair. Is how I feel about Lotto. And I,
I
will
would
send
say
this video to
I'm
Gossip
how
Girl.
Chuck feels about Blair. Is how I feel about Lotto.
And
So Lotto loves me, but she's not in love with me.
yeah, yeah. Lotto loves me. I couldn't believe. I mean, let's talk about it because I was like, "Whoa, hold on."
Yeah,
I
we
was
gonna-
lost. I don't even remember this. I
This
was legit
episode-
surprised by this.
Was something else. This episode was something else right here. We're gonna get into it after these messages. Ooh, this episode of Gossip Kings is sponsored today by HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get fresh farm pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. You ain't got to go to the grocery store. You can count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. So when you spot me in the grocery store with a girl, that ain't me. Because I'm using HelloFresh. I ain't going to the grocery store. That's
ain't
why
you.
it's America's #1 meal kit. Everybody wants to cut back on errands and spending time in checkout lines, especially at this time of the year. It's holiday season. Everybody up in there buying all up the cranberry sauce. I can't get no damn cranberry sauce for my dressing. So skip all that extra grocery store trips and instead get fresh ingredients and delicious recipes delivered with HelloFresh. Just pick up your meals, decide on a delivery date, and sit back. HelloFresh ingredients travel from the farm to your door. So you know they fresh. If they're coming off the farm, you got to know they fresh.
That's
and
right.
everything arrives pre-portioned. So you can get right to cooking quick.
And that's what I need because I love to cook. You know I love cooking, Carl.
You do love
You know what
cooking.
I don't love? Grocery stores. They're
Yeah.
too cold. I run cold. I'm anemic. I be in grocery stores and I'm uncomfortable. And sometimes the lines are too long. Man, this HelloFresh came straight to my door, and I had this nice. It was like a big ass steak. It was like so good. I was like, this is like a real ass steak, like coming straight from the farm. And it had some vegetables. So I just felt like everything I needed in a meal. It felt so complete,
Mhm.
and it wasn't hard. They had the instructions in there. It's like right there in the box, and then you read it, and it's like boom, boom, boom. Easier than watching a YouTube video. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, so I'd say, man, y'all want to cook and y'all want to impress your lady friend or your girlfriend or your partners, whatever you're doing, whatever you into, get some HelloFresh because it's gonna be a good night.
Go to HelloFresh.com/XOXO free and use the code XOXO free for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while the subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life, your whole life. It'll come in the HelloFresh
Yep.
box. HelloFresh.com/XOXO free with code XOXO free. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. All right.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. It's time to
Here
get
we
down,
go.
ladies.
Big stuff, big stuff. Lay it on me, Carl. I know you took good notes, so I'm gonna just sit back and enjoy the ride.
The Princess Dowry, which is a reference to the Princess Diary.
Oh, I was thinking of Princess Bride.
Now, that's a movie that I've never seen.
Yeah, but isn't that the movie where Lila Shawn is from?
Yeah.
He was in that.
But the Princess Diary is with Anne Hathaway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Also, can you Google? I saw a clip on TikTok the other day, and I didn't save it. It was Anne Hathaway, and she's at a pool party with a bunch of other teens, and she starts rapping, "How Do You Want It?" Like she starts singing the
Really?
hook from "How Do You Want It?"
The Tupac song?
Yeah, and she puts the complete N word in there,
Really?
and I'm like, this is interesting, but they never cut to her
Uh-huh.
saying it. It was a VO.
Oh,
Like it was
okay.
when she started singing. First of all, it was weird that she started singing it. But-
Tell me how you want it.
Yeah.
Was she doing it Tupac voice or in her own voice?
No, it was just she goes, "Hey," like whatever the guy's name
Mhm.
was. "Hey, Chad, how do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as an again, the cash and living in the trash." And I'm like, "What movie is this? And
my-
why is this sexy?"
Oh, is it from a movie?
Yeah, it had. it
Oh,
looked like it
I've
was
seen
from-
this movie.
Yeah.
This is because there's one movie she plays like this girl who like loves like black shit. What movie? It's actually a good movie. You know what it's called? It's
But they never showed her mouth
uh
saying the N word. It was
Yeah.
like they would show her go, "How do you want it?
yeah.
How do you feel?" And then they would look away to somebody else looking at her when they
Yeah.
would say the N word part.
Yeah. Was there black people in the scene?
No.
It was like a bunch of white like trash kind of people. Right?
Yeah, like around like
Yeah.
a bonfire or a pool. Like
I think that's called. It's like one of them 13 kind. You remember that movie 13? It's kind of like that kind of movie.
Havoc?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they play like these like crazy white girls who
Yeah.
are just like don't give a fuck. I thought it was like you're saying in real life she's doing that.
No, that
That's
would be
crazy.
hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be insane. But The Princess Diary, I have seen that movie. I have seen The Princess Diary.
You should see Havoc too.
I don't want to watch it.
It's a tall glass of water.
A
A lot of like.
lot of tall glasses of water in it.
Yeah.
That's a tall drink of water. Cece done gave great details about how she wants her funeral. to be
Yes,
done.
Big Cease. She don't give a fuck.
She knew what she wanted. She knew how she wanted to go.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Like
she-
she don't leave it up to Lily.
Yeah, because Lily and Carol, they finna be fighting over this shit.
Yeah.
I
That
was a little
smart,
bit
though.
upset with Lily this episode.
Yeah, me too. That whole family was kind of showing their true
Colors
colors
shining through.
It was like I was like, y'all look. Even though what's the name went black, it just felt like it just seemed kind of racist the way they was acting.
Yeah.
Like the way they was acting towards Charlie, they was kind of treating her like, I ought to call the cops. Like, get out of here.
Oh, Ivy Dickens?
Yeah, like it's.
Oh,
I mean,
nah.
you know what I mean? Like it just felt like.
I mean, she is a con artist.
I know, but the way they was talking, like
Yeah.
their swag was like, it reminded me of like racist white swag.
I
you know
get
what
you.
I mean?
So Nate and Lola getting it in.
Yeah.
Serena want to make friends with Lola, but Lola's like, I ain't fucking with you like
I,
that.
don't-
Like,
I
know
don't
you.
like y'all. Even
Like-
though she going in with my man Nate,
Yeah.
they breaking the bricks.
Yeah, they breaking the bricks. Chuck want to kill Dan. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
want him out. But Nate said like, yeah, just leave him alone. Like
Yeah.
this shit finna be over soon. Like
Yeah,
don't even
like
worry
you know
about
you
this shit.
got the heart. Like I'm surprised he's jealous of Dan like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I guess he should be. But
yeah. So Cyrus may have
Mhm.
found a loophole in the
Mhm.
prenup.
yeah,
This is good news.
So
This
he
is
might
good
try to
news.
get out of prison, get out of this lockdown she's in.
Yeah, and her and Dan are excited.
Mhm.
But Chuck gonna have something to say about this
Yeah.
once he finds out.
Yeah.
And you know who gonna tell him? Sereno.
Serena still. I think she's still mad about her. I think she's trying to be cool with the Dan Blair shit.
She
but
mad as hell.
She's like, I
She
don't
mad as
know.
hell.
Like she's like, it really. When I was watching this episode, I was like, dang, they really kind of switched spots. Like,
Yeah.
It's like all about Blair. Like, don't nobody fuck with Serena.
Bro.
She was literally in the bed, like, I mean, I know we're not there yet, but she was in the bed, like, man, everyone's saying goodbye to me.
I
Goodbye."
wrote that down. That was like the last scene. I wrote that
Yeah.
down because I want to talk about that.
Okay, we'll get to it. So.
Yeah. So Georgina tired of being Gossip Girl. She on the
I
computer
know.
like mad as hell.
Yo, my new favorite character is the husband.
Her
This
husband?
cat
Yeah,
was
yeah.
cracking me
Yeah,
up.
he's funny, dude. He's funny. This whole episode had a couple moments where I went like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
This shit was nuts. So yeah. So he like she leaves her husband. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm finna go to the wake.
Yeah.
He's like, you wasn't invited to that. She already dressed. She already got her black
I
dress
know.
on. She's like, I
need you
can't
to
do this
take
Gossip
care
Girl
of
shit.
this.
I'm sick of this. So I'm finna leave Gossip Girl to you. All you
Yeah.
can do is when the tips come in, hit copy and paste.
That shit was hilarious. He was like, all right.
Yeah,
He was like,
cool.
sure.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
like,
do that.
I ain't got shit to do.
Where that damn baby at? She was like, I feel like a stay-at-home mom.
That was,
And he
yeah.
goes, don't say that.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
I believe her too. I like this is. It's like you can't be Gossip Girl and be tight. You know, like
Yeah.
that's why it's like you got to be in the mix. Can't be out. You can't be out like be in the mix. You can't
Exactly.
be just covering the mix.
So Serena tells Chuck about the prenup loophole. This is when
Yeah.
Chuck finds out.
Right.
And
Right.
he hit up Gossip Girl immediately.
Yeah, because now
saying,
he's
like-
like, let's get that shit out.
Yeah,
there.
he's like, hey, there's a loophole in the prenup. You need to tell everybody.
yeah.
You need to post that Dan is the one who sent the video on the
Yeah.
wedding day. That'll ruin the whole thing because that's gonna make Blair mad.
Yeah.
And Georgina's husband is like, all right.
he was
copy
like
and
this.
paste.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute, what? Oh no, I didn't mean to. Oh, like he
Yeah,
was just like,
That
delete
was
it,
so
bro.
funny. But I was kind of confused. It was just he copied and pasted the whole email, so it looked like Chuck did it basically. That's the fuck up. Okay.
But
Yeah.
it showed Chuck had Chuck's letterhead and his phone number. in
Right,
there.
right. I'm
You're
kind of
right.
on Nate's side, dog. Like, why you dating me? Like you know that's my friend, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you're gonna meet these people.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I mean, I get why. I guess she's traumatized or whatever, but it's also like she's being a little too judgmental.
She was. They was having an Irish wake though. They got the Irish
Yeah,
band
yeah.
playing.
I heard he made it.
it.
He was like, I
heard
would
he-
go down to the river. I don't know. I can't do it.
That's
Can you do it? Can you do an Irish
voice?
accent?
Can you do an Irish accent? Irish accent.
Yeah, I got your Lucky Charms now.
That shit
You
is-
don't shite on a man of the cloth now. You talking shite about a man of the cloth?
You don't shite on a man of a cloth.
I
What
got
is
to
that
take
from?
a shite.
What is that
Sons
from?
of Anarchy.
Oh, you don't shite on a man
They have
of
a
a
very
cloth.
specific Irish storyline in that show. Yeah, so I don't. But was that? Are they Irish? Why did she do that?
Yeah, Rhodes is an Irish name.
Oh yeah. All roads to perdition.
Rose to perdition.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So they're at the wake and they waiting on the reading of the will, and
Yeah.
Lola walks in and Carol is like, "What you doing here?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "I'm trying to figure out why you kept me away from these people. Like,
Yeah,
Serena hit me up.
what's
I didn't know
going
there's gonna
on?"
be this many people."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Nah, I gotta protect you from these people. I gotta protect you. And I'm like, "Ah, yeah, okay." She got something up her sleeve. That's- they
she's trying to
figuring
hide
out.
something.
Yeah.
And
So-
yeah, she's she's not really a good mom. Like,
No, she's a terrible mom.
like, Jesus.
So Georgina goes up to Dan and tells him about the blast. Like,
Right.
She like shows him like, look, like
Yeah,
Chuck.
like Blair's about to find out.
Blair's
about
about to find out,
Yeah.
and then Chuck goes up to Blair and is like, "You see what's bobbing over there?" Huh?
yeah,
And then they staring at each other, and then Estee Louder, she pulls up
Oh yeah, how did she know where they was at?
because she
We gonna-
following them still.
Yeah.
And Blair was like, "I thought you was done with me." Nah, not
Yeah.
entirely.
Nah, I'm still working on it.
But she want Louis though, so she gonna make a plan. She like, I got a
that's
plan
right.
for us to
'Cause
get.
right, because the last episode she was looking at Louis' picture.
Yeah, she was
she
covering
was
up
like
Blair.
this. Yeah, she covered his face up.
she covered up Blair's face and was like, "That should be me."
That's
So
ridiculous.
she got a plan. She got a plan because she's like, I want what you got. You want what I got. Like,
Yeah.
you want out of this. I want what you got. So
Right.
she got a plan. So Serena's plan with Lola ain't working. Like
Mhm.
Lola's like, man, get me the fuck up out of here. I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
But then Ivy walk in.
Oh yeah, and everyone's like, "What the fuck you doing
Yeah.
here?" I feel
I
Lily
came
in
to
this
see
moment. I'm
Cece.
like, "Why are you here? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You a crook."
Yeah,
She
a
really
crook.
is though, but
yeah.
it's weird that I was feeling bad for her in this episode.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling too bad.
Not especially at the end. I was like,
Bro,
"Man, homegirl was
hold
cold."
on. All right.
All right, we gotta get to it.
We gonna get to it. We gonna get to
Okay.
it. So, basically, Georgina tells both the Ivies,
Mhm.
like, look at what's happening here.
Yeah.
Clearly, there's always something extra going on with these
It can't just be
people.
money, you know.
It ain't just money.
Yeah.
It ain't just money. They got plenty of money. It ain't just money.
Right.
Like, there's something extra going on. Y'all need to look between the lines. And
She just
and they're
calls
like,
it all.
huh.
The whole time I kept being like, "Why are they letting her be
Why
here?
is
Like,
she-
get her out of
This
there."
shit was like, I can't wait to get to my rating of this episode.
Mhm.
You may be surprised, but
Mhm.
this shit was pissing me off. How she kept hearing everything.
Yeah, like she
kept
was
being-
like
why
around every
don't
corner.
nobody close a goddamn door when they
But also,
talking?
she shouldn't even be there.
She shouldn't
like,
be
she
there.
had no like. They could be like,
I would
"Go
have called
home."
security immediately on
Yeah.
her. You have to leave.
Oh
It's
man,
probably looking good in this shit too.
Georgina back in effect. Did we talk about how she forgave Dan with the quickness?
Yeah, she was like, yeah, whatever. I don't know.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Blair?
Blair,
Yeah, Blair immediately.
like he was like, because I guess he just believed her, like, or she believed him. He was like, "Look, I did it, but I was just like trying to protect you, really."
Yeah.
I believe him. I don't think he was trying to like get her to run away with him. You know what I mean?
No.
Because she knew she's the one who was called him and
Yeah,
like
she was like, I was up listening. Like, I didn't want
Yeah.
you to be unhappy.
Yeah,
I've been up for months listening to you talk about how unhappy you were. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
leaked it thinking that it was gonna break it up.
Yeah,
But all it
yeah.
did was embarrass you
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry.
cause you to go away with the dude.
She was like, "I forgive you, baby."
But
Woo!
yeah, she did. She's like, I forgive you.
Yeah.
She kept calling him Humphrey though. Bolton. So that happened. Michelle Trachtenberg
Mhm.
plants the seed in there, like there's some shit going on.
Yeah.
And then Daddy Vanderwoodson walks in
Oh
there.
shit.
and he know the tea.
Yeah, he got the tea.
Because
Also,
she
he
was
always
like, you
come
need to-
around with something.
You need to find somebody outside. You need to
Yeah.
find somebody not involved in their shit.
Right,
You got to
right.
find somebody who knows them well, but who's not involved. I'm like, who could that be?
He's like, "Hey,
Who could it be? Could it be Jenny?
what's
It can't be
going on?"
Jenny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It can't be Eric.
Eric is gone.
Eric
I
is
don't know where
in
the fuck
he's
at.
in the Congo.
What was that joke? Did you understand that joke?
I did not understand the joke, but
Did
they
you
were
get
like,
it, Rush out?
Did you get the? He was like, "Isn't Eric supposed to be in the People's Republic of Congo?" No. He goes,
Yeah.
"Eric's in Zaire," and then he's like, "Dad, isn't it the People's Republic of Congo?"
He was like, "Trust me, no,
it's
it isn't."
still Zaire.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
that
know,
felt like
I
a
don't know.
reference to something or some maybe like it's not really. It's like a fake democracy or something.
Probably.
Something like that.
That's the context clue I took from it, but I could
Yeah.
be totally wrong about that.
Shit was weird.
So Estee tries to make up her plan. She's like, "Look,
Yeah.
here's the deal. Your stepdaddy tried to sneak the royal lawyer into
Right.
taking you off the thing, but it ain't working. But what we can do is make this work. Because I wanted Louis since I was a kid, but my position, I'm not allowed to be.
I was a low.
But
life.
after
I'm
they
a
met
pauper,
you,
but I'm trying to be a
I'm a
princess.
pop. Yeah, I'm a pauper. I'm a pauper. But I'm trying to be a princess. And after they met you, they like, shit, she can marry a piece of dog shit.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
that girl's
it's
whack.
like, we good.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. So Louis just like, I'll just take you then.
Yeah, because I think Louis always liked her too.
Yeah.
So that's what she was saying. So she devised this plan to get her out. Like, you just got to lay low.
Yeah.
Like, you got to lay low. You can't get caught out here doing no crazy shit. You just got to lay low for a little while,
Mhm.
and we'll make this shit happen. Georgina here. And apparently, what she said, there is no deal. There was no deal. So like, there's no contract for real?
No,
something?
I got lost in this
I
part.
got way
I
lost.
thought they were saying they were gonna make a deal, like it's the deal that I don't know. Yeah, I'm like,
I got
know.
lost. Did
I
you
got
did you
lost.
understand this part at all?
No.
Yeah.
I just was like, okay, the main thing takeaway is that they got a deal, or they're working together to get out of this.
Yeah, they
shit,
working
to
together.
get out the prenup or whatever.
So Georgina gives Chuck Dan's phone.
Yeah.
So he can now send a message from Dan being like,
Oh yeah. So the deal was we only gonna do it, but you gotta stay out the press.
you got to stay out the press.
So like she's like, cool. If I can get me out this minute, Blair's just like, I gotta get out of this hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as she knows, she ain't gonna tell nobody, no gossip girl, nothing like
Yeah.
that.
But then
Yeah.
Georgina shows the picture of Dan and Blair kissing, and she gonna put that on Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
And it say some shit like, "This is from me, Dan."
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Put this up now.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
man, come on, Georgina.
Yeah.
But then Chuck is like, do it. He's hurt. Chuck was hurting this episode. Whew, he's taking L's left and right.
Yeah. So, so they were sitting there talking about something going on in their house.
Yeah.
And Daddy Vanderwoodsen was like, technically, this is Cece's house.
Yeah.
And they're like, this isn't Cece's house. It's like, no,
remember she bought it for
she
tax
bought it
reasons?
for us for tax reasons, of course, for tax purposes.
Well, he was
of course.
fucking me and you.
Yeah,
Remember that
we were
girl?
married. Technically, she bought this for us. And they're like, all right, whatever. Well,
Yeah.
we just got to wait till the executive gets here. And he pulls out a briefcase. He's like,
Yeah.
I am the
He had one of
executive.
those. He had an accordion one.
Yeah.
He's like, I got my files right here. Here's the will right here.
Here's the will right here.
That is
And
great.
so
me and Cece got along.
Lola tries to pull him to the side. Like, hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Vanderwoodsen, my name's Lola. Can I talk to you about something? And Carol was like, stop.
Yeah.
And this is the moment I knew what the fuck was going
You
on.
figured it out
I
here?
figured it out immediately.
Wow. I didn't know what was happening yet,
I
but
figured it out immediately. I was like, oh, this is why Carol been hiding her from the family. this
yeah.
whole
Oh
time.
yeah, because it's like can't just be money. You're right, because it's like it's one thing to do the scam, but it's like why her whole life though?
Yeah.
Like that's strange. Yeah.
So they start reading the will,
Yeah.
and he's going, and she's like giving away
He was
horses
cracking
and
me up.
shit.
too.
Yeah.
Y'all finished with talking?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to
I
get this
can't hear
will
you.
out.
They Carol and Lily's bickering.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what it was. She was like, Carol, get out of my house. And
Yeah.
she goes, and that's what he said. Technically, this is Cece's house.
Yeah.
Right. And she wanted everybody to be here.
Yeah.
So they started
Ivy
reading the
Dick
will,
is up in there.
and Ivy Dickens walk in,
Yeah.
and
This is a
they
humdinger for me.
like this shit. This shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So she goes, they all like they fight with each other.
Yeah.
And then Ivy Dickens standing there, and they like, bitch,
Man,
leave. What are you doing here?
What the fuck
Why
you
are
doing
you
here?
still here? Like
Oh
you
my
have
God.
to go.
She was looking like Cece wants me.
Cece wants me here, so I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
And then
She's my grandma, damn it.
yeah, and
Fucking Daddy Vanderwoodsen's like, nah, this is a humdinger. It's a Ivy Dickinson
Dickens.
on this paper.
they say Ivy Dickens. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I was like, because I've been wondering the whole time, like, Cece's smart. She's smarter than everybody. So I'm like, there's no way she don't know
There's
that
no
that's
way.
not Charlie. I'm like,
Yeah.
because I feel like she would have figured it out at some
Yeah.
point. But I
So
think,
she
yeah, it was
says
cool.
he was like she could stay. Cece wanted her to stay.
Yeah.
So that's a crook. That's a con artist. The real Charlotte is
Yeah,
Lola
it's
right
Lola
here.
right here.
And he goes, no, the will says Ivy Dickens.
Yeah. Also a fake name.
Yeah.
Sounds like, but yeah, she was just like, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Georgina
Uh-huh.
she feel like she done won.
Yeah.
She tells that she was Gossip Girl. But she's like, I'm done with this shit though.
Yeah. I'm going out with a bang.
Yeah, I'm going out with a bang. I'm getting on all you. She finna ruin the shit. She working with Estee.
Yeah.
So now that shit, and she's like, oh, no, you
Oh,
still
yeah.
gonna have to pay, but I'm still finna get my man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, what was that for? Like you
That
could
was crazy.
yeah.
I was like, I was confused by it. I think there's something else going on there too. So I got to figure that out.
Yeah, hopefully that'll start like
Yeah, but
rearing
because
its
I
head
was
soon.
like really shocked that she was like, "Oh, I wouldn't even talk. I'm not even talking to them. I'm just doing." Me and Georgina concoct this whole plan. I'm like, when the fuck did y'all start kicking it?
yeah,
But I don't know.
yeah. So that happens.
Mhm.
She ruins her life. Waldorf finna have to pay for this shit. Like this shit finna be crazy. And Estee was in on it. Georgina, like she was hitting bomb after bomb after bomb. I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way she can fully get away with this right now.
I know, and she just was sneaking around the party, just like
Yeah.
loop doop.
Yeah,
Dude,
she
she was
was-
like the Pink Panthers.
She kept showing up and she was getting on my
That
nerves.
boy's a liar.
So Blair tells Chuck, oh no, this is when Cece leaves all of her shit.
Yeah.
He reading the thing. Cece leaves all of her stuff, all of her bonds and stocks and everything
Yeah.
to fucking Ivy Dickens.
This is crazy.
That's a fucking humdinger.
I was like, what is going on? But it makes sense. I mean, it's a little bit of some bullshit, a little bit, because I'm like, I get that she was there for her for the last part, but also like it wasn't like that kids was never there for her.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I'm like, it would act like her kids were so almost like Scrooge McDuck type shit.
Yeah.
It was a little weird, but
Yeah, that was
also I
weird.
was kind of like,
Also,
Okay, go ahead, Ivy.
there's no way you've known her for more than fucking
It was just a couple
year.
weeks. Yeah.
Like, you gonna leave everything to this woman that you've known for a week? That's crazy.
Nah, that's weeks. That's what.
So Blair tells Chuck that she loves him because you see the bickering, the fighting between them two.
Yeah.
Dan confesses like whatever, man. I want
Dan
you
was
closer to
like
me.
he's like whatever, and he's like his swag is getting good. I think we're gonna come back to this, but I think he did that on purpose. Like I think he run a game on Blair a little bit, like not like bad game, but I think he's like he knows he knows he's so smart about their dynamic.
Yeah,
because he was when he was like, look what he did to you, and he's like. Yeah,
I did it.
And for some reason, I think he knew that Blair would like that because
he knows how she is.
because Chuck, I think Chuck is the reason he's coming off. He's like coming off unattractive to her because he's like unraveling.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like, we could be it. We finally got it.
Yeah,
we can be together.
We can be together. Yeah. Yes, me and you, Blair. Yes, Chuck and Blair.
And she's like, no, I love you, Chuck, but I'm not in love with you.
That was cool. I give Humdinger for that too, a little bit, just because I was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, you really don't love him like that?
That's crazy. So
yeah,
Serena confronts Lola.
She's like, "What's up, girl?
Like,
you want to be my cousin?"
You want to be my cousin? And he's like, "I told you I don't want to deal with y'all. I don't know what's happening
y'all
here."
Trash. That's what I mean. I feel like she was like, "It don't matter," because she was like, Charlie's a crook." Like she was like, when she came down there. That's what I mean. The way Serena came down, it was just like they had that real white energy. Just like when they talking about money like that, it was like, don't go nowhere. Charlie's just a scam artist, a crook. And she's like, man, all y'all fighting over money, y'all crooks, y'all evil.
I can look at all of y'all and see that y'all all exactly what was said.
This shit is nuts.
So Carol confronts Daddy Vanderwoodsen about being she's talking. She's like, I need my money. That Charlie, she can't give everything to her. I need you to fix this. And he's like, I can't fix nothing. You got to respect Cece's wishes. Yeah. And then he goes, you know what? I could get child support for 20 years that I'm owed. And which is not true.
He owed me. Yeah.
Like if he didn't sign a birth certificate, it's not true. Like,
oh really? I didn't know. I wasn't sure.
No, how you gonna I mean, that would be nuts because that girl's an adult now. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. But also, if the dad didn't know about the existence, can they do that? Like, no. Yeah, like you have to know about it, right?
Yeah. So
that'd be crazy.
But basically, like we learn in this moment, and it's a humdinger.
Yeah.
Vanderwoodsen is Lola's dad.
And you can see it too in the face and the bone structure. Yeah. I'm like,
she looks like a Baldwin.
Yeah. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Yeah. So, but the humdinger too, sub humdinger, they was having an affair. Her and well,
you got to be a cold piece of work to be smashing your wife's sister.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You got to be a cold dog.
Baldwin, you did it to him. You did it, Baldwin. You did it.
You got to be a cold because remember the '80s party.
Yeah.
Wasn't she talking? She was talking to somebody else.
Yeah. So that must be. I mean, I don't know. The 80s thing is confusing.
The 80s episode, I could have sworn that Carol was the one that was trying to get at Vanderwoodsen. And Lily,
that's true.
Because Lily was messing with his brother or cousin or something like that.
So I think they was originally she was trying to get at her, but then somehow what we didn't see is that Lily ended up falling for him or whatever. Yeah. But like, yo, my man was out here smashing the sister.
He was smashing sister. You got to be a cold dog.
That is cold, and he got her pregnant. That means he was raw dogging too.
Cold piece right there. Cold piece.
Like that shit. He was a cold piece of work.
Word, get your snuggie. This is a cold piece of work out here. So Georgina,
he was like, "What?"
Yeah,
he was like, "Holy shit, that's my daughter." That's crazy.
That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy.
I can't believe he didn't know. That's crazy.
So Georgina's like, "Let's work together, Blair."
Yeah.
The person that is not to be trusted at all.
Yeah.
And Blair's like, all right, whatever it takes to get this. Why y'all trusting? I'm excited to watch the next episode because I need to figure this shit out.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't know why she. Wait, I guess
she literally had ruined her life 10 minutes before that.
Yeah, I think Blair's like on some desperate shit right now. She's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I
want to know what Georgina's gonna do.
She must know some shit just from seeing all the people who turned in shit or whatever. But
you know what? And don't make a face. Rochelle, stay looking at your computer. Look away. Here's just what I think needs to happen. They got to kill Georgina. They have to kill her. They have to kill her. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I just feel like I just need them to kill her. Okay, y'all can look up.
Okay.
So Lily tells Chuck that Jack gave him the blood transfusion to save his life.
We know this? We already knew this. It's not humdinger, but
see, remember,
Yeah.
Remember, Elizabeth Hurley knew
Yeah.
about that shit too. So
Yeah,
that's what made me go
I was
like,
like, what happened? There's something we're missing here. Like, I was thinking, like, when's the mob shit gonna come out? That's her mom, his mom, right?
yeah, that's what I want to know because
Yeah.
she been dormant.
Yeah.
Well, I know
where's
she ain't
been
gone
at?
nowhere.
Yeah.
But she was on the phone with Chuck when the accident happened. Well, on the
Yeah.
phone with Jack, and Jack was like, "I'm about to come.
Yeah.
We both need to be at the hospital for this." So I'm like, "Okay, that's his mom, or at least you know."
I wonder if
whatever.
that's gonna help him get over Blair too. Like, just be like, damn, this nigga Jack was there for me.
Yeah.
Man.
Wait a
Man.
minute. All right, cover y'all faces again.
Okay.
Because remember, around the same time that Gossip Girl went missing after the accident was the same time Elizabeth Hurley left. What if Elizabeth Hurley, being Chuck's mom, is also Gossip Girl and is using Gossip Girl to keep an eye on her son that she won't tell is her son? And
Man, you
Okay.
are a wild boy. I ain't got nothing to say.
Man, don't say nothing. Don't look at me. Don't say nothing.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Let me address the camera. We are winding down on this shit. We getting
so
close, y'all.
so close, y'all.
I'm figuring out shit. I'm knowing little bitty shit right here. Again, I'm still upset that. Well, no, because we didn't figure it out because that ended up being Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yeah.
So Gossip Girl could still be a person of color. It could be Russell
a
Thorpe's
POC,
daughter.
a BIPOC. Gossip Girl is a BIPOC for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. So we're almost there. I'm seeing little shit. I'm picking up. Well, I'm a fucking dog with this shit. But Georgina
You're like
gives
a
the
motherfucking
laptop.
detective, bro. But I ain't gonna confirm.
Don't
or
confirm.
deny.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
So Georgina gives the laptop to her husband to mail it
Yeah.
to somebody. We don't see who she mailing it to,
Yeah.
but that's the Gospel Girl laptop. She's like, trust.
Yeah.
watch
There's a
this
lot
with
of
your
crazy
life.
Shit, yeah.
So in that moment, I was thinking he was gonna take it and
I
just
didn't
be
know.
Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah, that could have been fun. I don't
Yeah.
know what was going. I was surprised who they sent
I
it
was like,
to.
is this about to be who Gospel Girl is?
It's kind of like a crazy. That's a cool device. I don't know if they're gonna keep doing this, but it'd be kind of cool if like it just keeps switching. Like,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the rest
yeah.
of the season or something.
So
and then Homegirl's going to Monaco. So I don't know what
Who?
Georgina.
Yeah,
She's
Georgina's
like,
going,
I'm about to go to Monaco.
she's going to
and take
Monaco
care of
with
some shit.
Estee, right?
Yeah. But she's got some kind of information that's gonna get her out the contract.
So I'm excited to see that. So
Yeah.
Ivy Dickens. So basically, Ruth and Lily is like saying bye to
This is
people.
my favorite part of the whole
Man,
episode.
this shit right here. So
Oh, my
Ruth and Lily,
God.
they just snuggled
I'm
up.
gonna get
Like,
my blue
man,
belt for
it's been a long day. It's been a
Yeah.
long day. That coffin still in the middle of the living room.
I know, he was just sitting there. I was
Like, I'm like, bro, why you got the coffin in the middle of the living room? That shit is crazy.
yeah.
But the coffin's still in the middle of the living room, and they sitting there snuggled up like, whoo, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, let's
And
get
then
some rest, sit
let's
on
get
the
some
bed,
rest.
relax.
And-
You know,
and
I'm
she
gonna
was like,
massage your feet or something.
Where y'all gonna do all that at?
Yeah.
Ivy Dickens. And she's like, Ivy, what are you still doing here?
Yeah, you supposed
What
to
do you
be
want? You supposed to be
like,
going. And she was like, y'all can bounce.
Yeah.
This is my
This
spot.
my shit.
Remember what I said to
Crazy,
fucking, like, remember what they
crazy.
said, what Daddy
Yeah.
Vanderwoodson said?
Yeah.
I own this shit.
You see all this right here?
All this?
You see them?
This
That
coffin?
kitchen? That's my kitchen.
This coffin, I'm finna sleep in this coffin tonight
Yeah.
with my grandma.
Yeah. She's like, this my grandma. I'm baby Cece.
I'm baby Cece up in here.
They was like, she was like, Lily was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
She's like, no
Are
way.
you for real? Like, you really gonna take our house? She's like,
Yeah.
you mean my house?
Yeah.
And she's like, where are we supposed to go? Yeah, we ain't got no other apartment. And
Yeah.
Ruth was like, yeah, we do.
Dude.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
we do. Brooklyn. And she like, oh, I'll get my thing.
Oh man, I
That
was
was a
like,
fucking
yo, I was like, what a come up for fucking Ivy Dickens
Yeah.
come up.
I mean, but
Woo!
she don't deserve this shit, bro.
And then she was a little cold hearted the way she did it too.
Yeah,
like,
she ain't have
I
to
would have
do
waited a
that
day, like at least let them clean up the party.
Get
or
the
something.
fucking coffin out of
Yeah.
there. The coffin is in the middle of the living room.
Yeah, that was kind of creepy, honestly.
Hell yeah, that shit is creepy as hell. So Serena lay in her bed.
Yeah, just
She's
bullshit.
sick of goodbyes.
She's just
I'm
like,
so sick of goodbyes.
everybody
Goodbye,
leaves
goodbye,
me. It was so
goodbye.
ironic because that, you know how that video our gossip fans always send us where she's like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was just funny to see her be like, everyone leaves me.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone leaves
you're the
me.
one that leaves everywhere.
It felt to me like, bro, you noticed that, like, don't nobody want to be around you right now?
Yeah.
You still ain't gonna be like, maybe it's me.
Yeah.
It's me. it's me.
And then Dorota
I'm
over
the
there.
problem, it's me.
Dorota gassing her up.
Yeah.
Dorota should have told her the truth. Been like, I hate to say this to you, Serena, but you trash.
You trash.
That's what I would have wrote. But yeah,
And
Dorota was funny.
New shit happens all the time, Serena. New stuff happens all the time. Look, I'm about to have a baby, and you can have this baby when it comes out.
Should she have had that baby? Oh, I guess. Oh, because Blair lost hers. That's right.
Yeah,
I was
she
like,
wasn't.
why
She
is
wasn't
having a
even showing
baby?
yet. It'll be
Yeah.
there soon. But Georgina sends the laptop, the Gospel Girl laptop, to Serena.
Wow,
I
wow.
don't
I was
understand
like,
that
I didn't
part.
really. That didn't do anything for me. I was kind of like, what? Like I thought. I don't know. I was like, is this the thing that's coming to her?
Yeah.
Like, okay. But we'll
Uh,
see. I mean, we'll see what she does with it. But
Yeah, that is like this is what's coming to her.
I guess she
Gospel
gonna do
Girl's
it.
laptop.
Yeah.
I guess she could use that stuff to make her website.
Oh yeah. Or she might use it to like get Dan back, maybe or something like that.
That would be annoying.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Interesting.
Blair shows up to Dan's.
This is crazy.
He's got her heart.
I was really surprised by this. Were you surprised by this?
I actually kind of was.
Yeah.
Like I knew that. Remember last week when I said, I don't know if I'm like feeling this relationship.
Yeah.
When they started kissing, I was like, I like this.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It
I
was
like
it was
this.
hot.
was
I
hot.
like it when she called him Dan.
Yeah,
All right,
when
let's
he
talk
was
about it so we can get our bells off.
Yeah,
But
he
I'm
was like she so she walks in and she's like, I told Chuck I love him, but
not
somebody
him,
else
like-
has my heart.
Yeah.
It's you, Dan. And he goes, wait, what'd you say?
What you mean? Like,
She goes, Dan.
you want a
He goes,
cheese
"Say
plate
it
or
again.
something?
Say it again. Dan.
Dan,
Say it again.
Dan.
I was
I
like,
was
but-
going crazy.
I'm-
I was like, yo, they about to smash too, I
Yeah,
think.
They can't smash because
What?
Rufus and Lily finna come over.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I forgot about that. They probably about to get, but it did seem like that's what she wanted, right?
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
like, "You gonna invite me in or
Yeah,
what?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You
'cause
gonna
they kissed. They not been kissing, but
Yeah.
this time
They
it
got the
felt
circle
like
shot.
She was like, "I'm about to get it."
They
Yeah.
got the
it
black
kept
swan.
going around.
Yeah, they got the black swan circle shot.
I was like, "Yo, my man, Dan."
Yeah.
I literally, like, I'm being very honest. Like, I genuinely, for some reason, thought that never happened. Like, I didn't think it got that far.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it only got to the point where he kissed her, and then she's like, this can't never happen.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize he actually did pull her.
Yeah.
I thought, for some reason in my mind, I thought it was always like one sided. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe there's something else going on. But fucking woo. How about that? How about that?
Oh, and then Dr. Vanderwoodson calls Lola. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I got your number from Serena.
yeah.
Let me know if you ever want to talk. Because now he knows.
Yeah, 'cause he's probably trying to meet his daughter. And
Yeah.
shit. He's like, I like your bone structure.
Like your bone
Yeah, I like your
structure.
swag.
You like a ballman. Even though I'm a Vanderwoodson, you like
That
a
shit is
ballman.
a trip though. Like,
So what do you give this episode?
I'm gonna give it I won't give it too much. I give it a lot. It's a lot of humdingers, so I was excited. But as far as the whole episode, I'm gonna give it probably a 3.8.
3.8.
I think it was a little above average, but I think the wake was confusing. Like all the rant, it was just like the way it was structured. It was like a little hard to follow, but
Okay.
I liked it though. So that's XOXO, 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 XOXO. Wee, call me Dan. Don't call me Humphrey no more. Yeah. What do you think, Shelly?
I think that's like a 4.2.
Wow, you really
I
liked
just thought
it.
it was really fun.
Yeah.
The Princess
4.2.
Dowry.
Princess Dowry. So that's
XOXO, 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 XOXO.
XOXO.
What do you think? Uh-oh. I got that look in his eye.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I, President Carl Tart, give
Carl
this
Jermaine
episode
Tart. What's your name?
Carl Jermaine Tart. It's Jermaine.
Jermaine, man.
Give this episode, The Princess Dowry, a perfect 5.
What? Oh, man. Holy mackerel.
XOXO.
XOXO, 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 XOXO.
The
XOXO.
power of Dan compels you.
Dang, get it in.
Yeah.
Look what you did to my man.
I
I
really
was wondering if you were
enjoy-
because I remember
really
last
enjoyed
time
this.
we talked, you were like, I don't feeling this shit no more. But I was like, it was different this time.
This
I think
episode.
because I think she had to tell Chuck. She had to. I think I couldn't see her get with Dan until she told Chuck.
that she
I'm
wasn't gonna be
done.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it completely. I liked every aspect of it. I liked the twists and turns. I predicted a couple of them,
That's dope.
but
I'm happy for you.
I like this one.
Also, I was kind of like excited, even though Georgina was killing me from a character
She was
perspective.
killing me.
But it was nice to see her back on top. Because remember, she used to be pretty diabolical in the first season.
Yeah.
But she just been getting it. She been kind of getting like her taking L's like all the series. So now if it's cool to see Georgina back in her old swag. Like y'all can't remember, I was the original villain.
Yeah.
Like she was like one of the first villains in the show. So it was cool to see her back in effect.
Back in effect.
But yeah, what a great show, man.
That was a good episode.
Sad when this thing is over.
That was a good episode right there.
All right, you want to hear
got some news for me? Before you give me news, I got to give you some news.
Okay.
The email from SAG has come out.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah, so as of 12:01 a.m. Pacific time on November 9th, which is tomorrow technically, or sorry to date the podcast, folks, but you're listening to something.
Oh, I see it. Here it is.
The strike is officially suspended and all picket lines are closed.
Wow.
So, there it is. There it is.
There it is. It's over.
It's over.
100. How many
We're
days
back
was
working.
that? 111 days.
111 days.
How many was ours?
136 or 138, something like that.
Man, what a fucking tragedy.
It was this year was tough, man. But we back. So what news you got for me?
All right. So I don't know if you heard, but the SAG strike just ended. So there's a debate tonight, the Republican debate for the nominee. And, look, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know if anyone listens to the show that's a Republican, but this man Trump is beating everybody by like 40 points in the polls, right? All the things. So we need somebody else to run for the Republican nomination. Who from our show could that be?
Chuck Bass.
You think I think he could beat Trump. I think he could beat Trump. I think you just need someone not afraid of Trump that's willing to take him on. They got to get as dirty as Trump gets.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Georgina.
Oh yeah, Georgina. The other thing that's going on is Black Thought from the Roots was doing a little interview, and he said there was a time they were having band practice with the Roots, and he said he almost beat up Questlove. So I just want to know who from our show you think could beat up Questlove.
I think Dr. Vanderwoodson could give him some hands.
He'd be like, Questlove, you're hitting the 4/4 when it's a 3/4.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a waltz, Questlove.
We're doing the waltz today. He's like, look here, man. Look here, Dr. Vanderwoodson. So that's the news for me. It's a slow news cycle, y'all. There's nothing going on in the news. Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Strike.
Man, what a great day. Great episode. Nighttime recording. It's dark as hell outside. It's dark and hell is hot. Rochelle's killing it with the pink socks. She has pink fire on her socks.
Pink fire with the pink socks, man.
Pink socks with
I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. All right,
we'll
we
see you
gotta
guys
pee,
next
y'all.
time.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
That was a Headgum podcast.